This program is brought to you by FanDuel, where we give sports fans the chance to win every day.
This is miserable. This is fucking miserable. It's miserable.
Like, first took away. That's what this. Get your money's worth now.
Chris, like, I know you gotta do your like. Ross, we were talking before coming on the show. Make sure you smash the like button. What's up? Shouts to everybody in the chat. Shouts to the bots, especially y'all. It's fucking miserable watching this shit. Like I asked Chris, like, do you enjoy watching this? And his answer was, I'm numb. Like, I'm numb watching it. Jonah, don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Just stop watching the game. Whatever you do, don't jump off a cliff.
Something you can do is just go ahead and get league pass. That's what I'm trying. I'm about to put on a game right now. I feel like I have to cleanse myself after these and try to find a good game to watch after ours to just kind of just get some of the nasty off of me. So I think I'm gonna watch a little bit of the Warriors and Spurs.
What makes you feel any better, Ross? The Detroit Pistons won their 9th straight game today. This is not a Locked On Pistons show, but they won their 9th straight game today without Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duran, Thompson, and Tobias Harris. Friend of the show, Javonte Green was their leading scorer tonight with 21 points. For those that wanted to know what it can look like. Welcome to another episode of Pro Pills Talk. I am your host here, Chris Connor. You know, sometimes we late, sometimes we on time. And the Pelicans suck, you know, but Justin's here, Ross is here. Shout out to all the good people that support us here, man. Nothing runs like a deer. Nothing runs like a deer. John Deere, we got Sunshine, we got Task, we got FanDuel, of course. We got Scott Vicknair. You know they fight for the win, and once again, nothing loses like a Pelican. 2-10, y'all.
Crazy cup, Ross. What is going on with the cup? What is this?
Let's talk about the cup.
Yeah, look, I mean, it's
Jesus Christ.
It's one of those
Pro Cup talk.
It's my daughter. Yeah. Who cares? It's a cup.
Pro Cup talk.
It holds ice. And tonight, tonight more than
Like,
go ahead, Justin.
What do you want to talk about? Like, what is there to talk about? Bill Green's fucking technical foul with 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, down 11. Like, you want to talk about that?
Jeremiah Fears had 8 steals tonight.
Dog, I love Jeremiah Fears. What about the stretch where we went with Jose again? And Jose's green light it's impressive. Like, there was a stretch there where like Derek Queen can't get the basketball because Jose is going rogue. I like Jose, but there was a sequence. Shout out to you, Hoffa. Appreciate you. Welcome back. Blue Green's burner. Appreciate that. Yeah, we'll get to that as well. Appreciate all the super chats. We'll get all the super chats. I do want to talk about that because this is the problem with Willie Green and how bad he is at his job. He does not understand how to hone in a player and play through somebody. Like, Antonio Daniels is screaming in the broadcast, play through Derek Queen, and Jose is putting on a dribble clinic out there. Just dribbling around. He's probing. He's doing it all. He's launching threes. Herb's launching threes. Micah Peeves launching threes. And you have an offensive hub in Derek Queen, and we can't get him the basketball, bro. Like, what is this? What is it? What am I watching? Like, truthfully. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to Jose because I do like the way he plays, and he plays hard, and he actually really fucking cares. But come on, man. Like, eventually, there's got to be a pecking order here. Like, get the ball to Derek Queen, get the ball to Trey Murphy. Like, you're the point guard of the team. Like, you're the point guard. You got to get guys in position to succeed. Like, your head coach can't. I'm sorry, Jose. Like, you got to be the head coach, and you got to be the point guard. It's a tough job.
Not his fault.
It's not his fault. It's not.
I'm not gonna blame Jose.
Look, man, like if Jose's got that freedom to play, like, why would he? Yeah, I'm gonna show what I got, bro. Like, clear out ISO. I got this. Fuck it. It's a nauseating watch of a basketball. It is nauseating. It's not basketball. You don't see this shit at the high school level. Like, Willie has no grasp of the team at all. And it's so obvious. The players don't like him. The coaches don't like him. The front office doesn't like him. Just fucking get rid of this guy. The fans don't like him. Just get rid of him.
Anybody else that don't like him?
Me, probably Frank from UNO. Probably don't like him either.
Frank
Like
from UNO. Ross.
Yeah.
I do a little basketball talk.
Let's do it.
Trey Murphy's tonight was his 4th straight game. Scoring at least 20. Scored 35 tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And it is his, I think, 5th out of his last 6, at least 20. Do you take anything out of him coming into form? I apologize, crazy. Right around the time, I mean, well, hold on. Here's some optimism. Zion and Paul will be back soon, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
they might look.
Trey playing well.
I hate doing this because it makes me seem like I'm like down on Trey or something. I thought he played well tonight, but worst plus minus on the team, and
I hate that
and I hate the stat too because there are other players on the court, but I've seen Trey do this. I know he can do this. I don't. It's great that he seems to have found his rhythm. I like that he's shooting the ball. I love all of that. I need him to do it when this isn't new for me.
Ross, how can he do it if the other motherfucker doesn't play? He doesn't play.
I agree. And so that for me is almost the focus shouldn't be on Trey. I know that Trey can do this, but there's a point where like he could score 50. Awesome. We lost by 20 again. So it's really difficult to get excited about it other than like, yeah, he played well. I mean, I don't
know what you want him to do, Ross. Like, I get it. Like, but like
we lost by 20 again.
I know that's not his fault. It's not his fault.
Yeah, but it's not. But what am I supposed to do? Celebrate?
No, I don't think you have to celebrate. He played well.
I said coming into the season, my biggest fear with Trey is that he's a very good player on a bad team. I've said we can go back 50 shows. I've been saying this for a year now. My biggest fear with Trey is he's a guy that looks awesome in losses. Awesome all the time. Looks awesome. I need to, whether it's him, whether it's the other players coming back, whether it's a new, whatever it is, I know Trey can do this. He might even be an all-star doing this. If those two players never come back, he will do this shit every night. And it's awesome. I need to see him do this when Zion is on the court. All regularly.
It's just not in the court.
And I know he's not on there. So if it's not Zion, then I need Zion gone and I need somebody else. But I need to see Trey do this in winning efforts. I get it. Not his fault. I'm not blaming. That's what I'm saying. I don't even like answering this question because it makes me seem like I'm blaming. I'm not blaming Trey. Awesome game. But I know Trey can do this in losses. I've seen it for 2.5 years now.
Yeah. Justin.
Yeah.
What purpose does Kevon Looney serve starting games and playing 11 minutes?
I really thought I was about to get a serious question. I want you to answer that, Chris. I want you to answer your own question. I'm so sick and tired of talking about the same shit. I think I'm driving myself crazy. I'm really serious. Like, it is affecting my day-to-day that this asshole is the head coach one, and this asshole keeps starting Kevon Looney. It is. I need to take a break.
You're a coach, man. Tell me what purpose? What purpose is it?
He's not listening to his coaching staff. His coaching staff, I'll be honest, his coaching staff is telling him one thing, and he's doing the exact opposite. The exact opposite.
Why?
Because he's stubborn. And he's lost in his own ways. Just why he does his own offense. He does his own substitutions. He wants to play around Kevon Looney. And look, this isn't Kevon Looney's fault. It's not his fault. I like Kevon Looney. It's not Kevon Looney's fault. I like Kevon Looney.
It's not. It's
Ross, what'd you say about Kevon Looney earlier?
Willie's been doing this. Everyone keeps talking about, like, this isn't a James Borrego offense. Like, this, it isn't. It's all just Willie Green. It sucks. It sucks.
Hey, I don't think Looney's an NBA player.
But that's not his fault, Ross. That's not his fault.
It's not his fault. He didn't. We gave him the contract, and I say we. I didn't give him shit. The team gave him the contract, and the team and Willie continues to start him. I question whether, I don't know. I didn't watch a ton of him because he really didn't play that much the last few years. But like, it looks troublesome for him to get up and down the court. Like, it looks painful. And I don't mean that in a joking way. I mean it in a way, if you watch, he looks like he's in pain getting up and down the court. It's a labored run. He just shouldn't be out there.
The funny part is that Antonio Daniels and Joel Myers were once again like, they got to play fast. This is how they need to play. Well, they can't play fast when Kevon Looney's fine.
Yeah, no.
There was has across half court. Jeremiah Fears at the rim. Like,
what's unfortunate and why it just goes back to one of the reasons that I know Justin, you want him gone, and me too, is there are some fun moments, these fleeting little moments in games, 60 seconds here, 75 there, 30, where we get some stops and they run. It's almost like they go back to like some of the young players go back to like, well, fuck it. Like it's fat, see rebound and go. And there are these fun moments where they play in transition and they play free and the ball moves and it's real short. It's always very short lived. But there were a few possessions tonight where I'm like, hell, at least if we lost doing this, I could say, well, shit, they got young players that want to play fast. And there's going to be some nights we're going to score 140 points.
It really is.
I could at least convince myself of something, right? Like if there was just more behind it, but we just play so ugly.
So, Ross, let me ask you something. Because one of those young players was Micah Peavy, played 7 minutes.
Oh, Micah.
I like watching Micah Peavy play basketball. He can't shoot the basketball. He can't. He's not.
He had a couple bad breaks.
He won't.
Breaks.
Hey,
ball didn't
can't
go
shoot
in,
the
right?
basketball. But he made the most of his 7 minutes on the floor by doing the one thing that nobody else on the floor could do, and that's harass whoever was dribbling the basketball on the other team. If Luka had the ball, he was gonna make Luka's life. And the reason, and I know he made Luka's life a little worse than Luka wanted to, because Luka got a little irritated with him. He gets him to the free throw line and kind of nudges him off a little bit. I don't think he ultimately got the call, but just stuff like that. But Ross, back to you. I can't get excited about Micah Peavy because Micah Peavy won't be playing or shouldn't be playing on a team that doesn't have a first round draft pick next year. So at 2-10, Ross, what can you do? You can't go full youth, right? But what do you do outside of course firing the coach?
Yeah. Well, yeah, you fire the coach. It's interesting because I almost, to play devil's advocate here with you a little bit, I almost think you have to go all young.
I was just about to say that.
To convince yourself that, well, look, like let Micah Peavy play a lot and pray to God he plays well so that you have some convoluted argument this offseason of like, well, we have 3 first round picks from last year. I mean, what do we need one this year for? Look how good Fears put. Like, they're going to have to twist and not some kind of weird situation because it's done. You're 2-10. Like
it's like the worst part is it's not done, Ross. It's not done. There's 70 games left.
No. But I mean,
there's 70 games left.
Remember last year when we kept sitting there and we're like, well, there's 40. We started this early. We're like, there's 40 games left, and for them to do X, Y, and Z, they need to go 30 and T. You're kind of to that point, and you haven't fired Willie yet, and I don't know when Zion and Poole are going to play again. It's going to get worse before it gets better.
I feel like Jordan Poole's like taking his time until the firing happens.
Yeah,
just
my point is
it's going
to get worse before it gets better. So let's say this gets to like 3-16 or something. Well, the season's over. It's over. It's done. So like, how do you salvage the season, Chris? To answer your own question, like, I mean, I want to kind of kick that back to you. I almost feel the only way you can salvage it is by trying to trick yourself that, hey, look, we had 3 rookies from last year. I mean, hey, look how well they played.
You would need almost Ross to talk yourself into a fire sale. And you would be selling parts that coming into the year, or let's say you would be selling parts for players that you have refused to trade in previous years.
Let's just talk about it. Like, I'm a huge Trey Murphy fan. I'm a huge Herb Jones fan. This is what happened. You don't have a first round pick this year. You're going to be really bad. So you want to go youth movement? Well, I hate to say this, but it's a conversation you have to start thinking about of what can you get for Trey Murphy right now, who's obviously
no. The conversation. I mean, I'm not saying no,
because Zion's trade appeal is nothing.
I'm not saying that Trey Murphy.
Right,
I'm not saying that Trey Murphy. I wasn't arguing that point.
Okay,
it starts and ends with Zion. Like if you're throwing the talent, like if you're saying
Zion's got to go. That's easy.
Get him out of here.
But you're not gonna. What I'm trying to get to, Ross, is like you're not gonna get much for Zion right now.
Yeah,
so
I still think
you need.
I still think you probably get a little more than you think.
Lito calling me. Hold on.
Lito's calling?
Yeah, I don't know why he's calling me. He's calling me.
What picture is that?
Pick it up.
Justin, I hear
Lito actually calling you?
I'm not.
No,
I'm
not.
Not. Yeah, and I'm not disagreeing with you that you have to like gauge
I hate talking
everything.
about it. Yeah.
I just think if you're gonna restart. Not even restart. If you're going to do something different, you remove Zion from the situation.
That was a given, Ross. Well, hold on. I'm not saying trade, not trade Zion.
I'm saying that's.
Oh yeah, Zion's got to go. But I don't think you're gonna get enough assets for now. Trey, everyone loves Trey. Everyone will overpay for Trey right now, and he's a really good basketball player, as you should. Herb, how much can you get for Herb? Ross, you got to get back into this draft, and you got to
But that's what I'm saying. Zion gets you back into this draft.
Give me 1 second, guys. We have a special guest here. Lito.
Why is he calling?
Lito's calling. I don't know why, but he has something that he wants to say, and I can't tell him no. I can't tell him no. I have to let this man.
That's crazy to say.
Yeah, it's a little wild. Lito, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm live.
Yeah. Oh, he drunk.
Yeah. Willie Green stinks. Yeah, Bill stinks. Why he still got a job? Chris, why you still letting him have a job?
It's my fault?
We supposed to be keeping him as a coach because Joe Dumars babysat him when he was an infant. That's why he's still coaching.
What else you got? You gonna see him at Jolie tonight?
Huh?
You gonna see him at Jolie tonight?
Son, I just passed there, son. I was about to send you a picture of it. No lie. I literally just passed there.
Lito, you gonna come on the show, Lito?
I might post up. I got some questions for Bill.
Justin want to know if you're pulling up to the show or not.
Tell him I'm at Wrought Iron right now, and
he can hear you.
He's at Wrong Iron. He's at Wrong Iron. Yeah.
Lito, I told you in the beginning you was live, bro.
Oh, my fault. I don't think I'm gonna pull up, bro. I'm sorry.
That's okay, man.
Sunday though.
All right, man.
Sunday.
Go Birds.
Y'all take it easy.
All right, man.
Later, bro.
Dynamite drop in there, Lito.
That was Lito out here. Your favorite uptown hero, roaming the streets right now.
Can we get back to this Trey Murphy, Zion, Herb Jones? You got to get assets. I want Trey Murphy to be in a Pelicans uniform. It's we don't have a first round pick, and you're 2-10. All I hear is that Zion has no value. I mean, look, Ross, you're probably right. I'm sure a team would love to have him. I'm sure you could probably get back in the first round. Who knows?
You could definitely get back in the first round.
You could definitely get back in the first round with Trey Murphy. But I know,
guys, we are 12 games into the season.
Might as well be.
We're 12 games into the season, and we're talking about trading Trey Murphy.
I cannot believe it. And it's not because I don't want to, but we don't have a choice. We've been given no choice.
Well, I mean, I will say this,
choice.
Guys. Is there any?
He's gonna end up in OKC. Watch.
Who?
Trey Murphy. Just watch. Seriously, just watch.
I mean, if you're the Pelicans, does it matter at any point?
If you're targeting teams that have multiple picks,
Shay's going to be 60 by the time we're good again. Who cares?
No, I'm saying OKC holds the 7th and 9th pick right now.
I wouldn't. My bad. Go ahead, Chris.
What I want to know is, I mean, how much of what you've been seeing from Fears and Queen, from what you've been seeing from those two,
yeah,
how much does that kind of expedite the clearing that you have to do, right? Like now you have to go full speed through trading Jose Alvarado, right? The people that are getting in these guys' way, you have 4 centers right now.
I mean, I don't know what you get for Kevon Looney and DeAndre Jordan. You can maybe get Ross. I don't even know.
You got.
I don't even know if you could get.
Wow, Ross. Your trade value in the dumps, bro.
He said maybe.
But Chris, you're right. Like I personally think like you have to pencil in if you're gonna go that way. Like I think you have to pencil in Fears and Queen for 32 minutes a night.
See, and that's unfair. Oh, you're saying this year? Yeah. No, I think you got to do that now, no matter what. I think it's still unfair to put that on them because if you go full rebuild around those guys, you've now, say they do that, halfway through the season.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot to put on. Look, they've played all right, but I mean,
they don't have to win. If you get back in the first round, they don't have to win. Just develop.
Yeah,
that's where you're at. Like that's
which is fine. Which is fine. I mean, I think you can get back in the first round without like totally. I don't think you have to get rid of Trey Murphy to get back in the first round.
I guess my issue is, guys, is that even if you get 40 games out of Zion, right? You guys already mentioned that Zion's trade value, and we've talked and heard enough about it. It's inexistent, right? So, what at this point, if you're not able to trade him for anything meaningful, he's almost worth more to you than he is to you.
Well, let's talk about what is something meaningful. What do you mean when you say you couldn't get something meaningful?
I mean, is a team giving up a unprotected draft capital? Is protected picks or a protected pick or two? Because you're not getting a player that's worth anything more than likely. It just seems like whatever you get back is going to be a question mark. Because I can't think of the last player that's been in Zion's shoes of his talent that's ultimately been traded and something substantial has come back in return. Like typically these guys just stay on the team until they either fail or succeed. So that's the thing with Zion at this point. You almost have to keep him.
Yes, I mean,
what are you gonna get for him?
Yeah. I still think there are teams that they wouldn't pay what they would have paid 5 years ago or whatever, but I still think there are teams that will ultimately look at it and say, yeah, no, we acknowledge the Pelicans are a dog shit franchise. Like we still think that I can get the most out of Zion. Like I think there are plenty of you don't think Boston still thinks, hey, you give me Zion right now and let me pair him with Tatum and Jaylen Brown. They're gonna have a top 15 pick this year. You don't think they'd give you that pick in Peyton Pritchard, whatever, make the salary? I just think I caution from saying that he has no value, because I think there are a lot of teams that are going to be in that 5 to 15 range that would say, wait, you mean to tell me I can flip a coin on a draft pick, or I can give the Pelicans this pick and maybe a couple players and maybe a future protected pick or something, and I can get Zion? Because they fucked it up. I know I wouldn't fuck it up. I just think there are a lot of teams that are much more stable than the Pelicans that still think that way. I could be wrong.
Look, no, Ross. I big Red Sox fan. You see this all the time. I think of Garrett Crochet, who was with the White Sox and was like AL Cy Young, whatever. And he comes to the Red Sox and he not AL Cy Young, but I'm saying Red Sox trade for him. They give up whoever. They're like, we got him. And then he's second in AL Cy Young. I've seen the Red Sox do this over and over and over and over again, whether it be the Rays or the Pirates or whoever it may be. And you're absolutely right. But I think I'm at the point now, and I hate to say this, but it's over. I don't think a coaching change would change Zion. I just don't think it's going to work. And I think it's time to just move on. I don't think that a coaching change couldn't necessarily change things, but I think it's time with this roster to just do it anyway. I don't think it's going to make a difference. You're so far from.
What's more important? Moving on. If you're telling me it's over, moving on from one, or getting into next year's draft.
If I can move off number one and get next year's draft, I'm doing it.
But I'm saying either or. If you had to pick one or the other, what's more important? Let's say you can't do both.
Next year's draft. Yeah. I think you have a foundational piece in Queen and Fears.
Yeah, I wouldn't trade Zion without that. Those two things are connected for me. I'm not trading him right now unless I can get
in the first round,
guaranteed into
yeah, not
year.
even just into next year.
Because Chris, if you can do that, then you got some wiggle room at the trade deadline. People are going to overpay for some of your players. Like, I think it's an interesting talking point. What sucks is you would think we're 45 games in the season right now.
12 games.
So
Ross,
we're fans, Chris. Like, we're fans,
right?
But like,
go,
a front office can't be like 12 games and we're going to blow it up. Like, they're just not going to think like that.
But
go ahead, Ross. Go ahead.
I was just saying, I mean, just another team. You think about teams that have like big injuries right now that have picks. Like you don't think Atlanta would be interested in Zion?
And this is the danger right here, Justin Davis.
I don't care about this. I don't care. We could be in the 10 seed. We could be in the 8 seed.
No, they do.
I can't. Y'all really?
Ross,
they do.
Look, did you see the article today? Obviously, we'll talk about that. But Chris, I know you
can't look at two. Everyone makes the playoffs. You're 2-9.
Ross,
you won 21.
They're going to look
year.
at that. What do you mean?
You're 2 games out of the 10 seed, 11 games in.
Ross, we're not.
To me at 22 games in. You're going to be 8 games out of it.
You're right there. We have this conversation.
Ross, you said this we have
every season, Ross. We have this conversation.
We're only 2 games out of the trade deadline. Yeah.
These conversations can
it's like me walking by Halle Berry 15 years ago and being like, "I'm right there. I got a shot." No, you don't have a shot, man. Like, I don't have a shot. I didn't have a shot. Just because we're in the same, like, we live on the same earth doesn't mean I got a shot.
Speaking of not having a shot, Herb Jones was 4 for 14 tonight, 1 for 8 from 3.
Ooh,
1 for 8 from 3.
See, Herb got. So here's what I think. Herb shot 14 times. Derek Queen shot 10. Jeremiah Fears 16 times. Derek Queen 10. Sadiq Bey 13 times. Derek Queen 10.
They barely wanted to give him the ball in the first half.
There are times Chaz says this, and I think sometimes the way he says it, he may oversell the point a little bit, but he's just not wrong. If you watch the game tonight, he's just not wrong. Austin Reeves, he's not even guarding her. He's not. Anytime there's a drive his way, he sinks all the way to the block. All the way. I mean, I watched him do it.
Steal off of
I watched him do
Trey.
it. I watched him do it 10 times tonight. With Herb standing corner extended, a drive that way. They're just saying, "Fuck it, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead." And even if he came into the game shooting what 42-3% or whatever, it's not real. It's not a real 42% in the way that people like it matters.
Oh, really?
It's
So
real.
what do you want?
It's real that he made them. No, it's real that he makes them. Okay, it's real. It's real that he had a good start to the season, but in the way that teams value it, right? Like they're gonna live with that shot, and they know that 9 games out of 10, they're gonna win with that formula. You let Herb Jones take 8 to 10 threes, they're gonna say, "Hey," because a lot of those misses turn into looks the other way quick.
It's what the Pelicans did on the opposite side to Marcus Smart tonight.
And Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
I thought the same.
And
I thought the
Vanderbilt,
exact same thing.
Yeah.
Yep. Thought the exact same thing. He is shooting 43.8% on a career high 4.4 attempts.
He shot well. And he shot well.
I just don't know what else is he supposed to do. Like, he's got to shoot.
I thought he had a couple great. This is where it goes back. There's a full circle thing where it always goes back to coaching. This is part of the issue with putting him in the corner. Don't put him in the corner. We've been saying for 4 years, don't put him in the corner. The fact that he has improved his shooting enough to where through 10 games he was shooting 43% is it kudos to Herb for like how hard he practices and that he's improved. Great for him. He still doesn't belong in the corner. He had a couple great cuts off the slot tonight. He had a great cut on a Jose drive. Like, he's a good player, a good smart player, but hiding him in the corner makes him one-dimensional, and it plays right into the way the other team wants to defend you. It's just bad strategy.
Justin, this is why you have to get Derek Queen the ball. Because you give Derek Queen the ball, the movement of the rest of the
Chris.
Chris,
you're watching the game. You're watching I don't mean to cut you off. You're watching the game. When he gets the ball in the high post, I'm serious. When he gets the ball in the high post, and anybody in the chat's watching it, I mean, it looks like the fucking Golden State Warriors. You got back cuts, you got slips, you got triple handoffs, you got kills. Like, I'm serious. I'm not saying the ball will go in the hole. I'm just saying the movement, as like Lito said, like the rings of Saturn. It's unbelievable the way they move. And it's Jose and it's Hawkins and it's Trey and so on. And then say you don't get a look, he just faces up and fucking goes downhill one-on-one. And you live with the shot. And usually it's a good shot, or he's drawing a foul, or he's creating, collapsing defense and kicking out for a three. I just like Chris, like, how does he not touch the bat? It's the same thing with Zion.
Ego and politics.
But there are so many possessions where he just doesn't touch the basketball. And tonight I thought it was egregious. Tonight was egregious.
You know what was weird, Justin? In the second half, he touched the ball a little bit more, right? And the Memphis, not the Memphis game. Who they played a couple nights ago?
Spurs?
No. Why? I mean, that's how bad the season is. Portland. When they play Portland, the minute Queen got into the game, he touched the basketball. Everything was revolving through him. Tonight, totally different. Third quarter, and then they get into a hole. They get down 10. Oh, okay. Derek Queen needs to touch the basketball again.
And they did the same thing again, Chris. Or Willie Green did the same thing again. Kevon Looney, once again, you were bad in the first quarter. He doesn't play. And then he starts the third quarter, and you're down 10. You're down 10. It's really, I'm going insane, like, trying to make sense of it.
Well, to make you guys even more insane, I know we're having hypothetical conversations about what they should do.
Yeah.
But we're a long way away from having real options in regards to what they should do. Could they make moves on the borders, as in moving a Jose Alvarado? Sure. Something like that? Yeah, absolutely. But if we're talking about them moving a Zion or anyone else, we're a long way away from that in regards to this year.
Chris, y'all are saying move Jose Alvarado. Look, say you move Jose Alvarado. God forbid Jeremiah Fears snaps his ankle and he's out 6 to 8 weeks. Who the fuck is the point guard?
Who cares?
Still, what do you mean? Like, you got to have a basketball. You don't have to John Deere. Like, what do you mean?
Somebody will play.
Who?
Bring up whoever's in the G League. like, somebody's got to just look. There's somebody in the NBA that has somebody playing point guard reform right now that I've never heard of.
It will be Alfred Payton again.
My question, guys, is in the interim. Okay, let's say Zion's back next week. He's progressing to come back soon. Jordan Poole, whatever. But let's say in the next 2 weeks, both these guys are back. Yep. Or in the next week, one of them is going to be back. What do you do in the interim with what you have? What do you do with the starting lineup?
It's gonna be
if Willie Green's still the coach, what do you do with the starting lineup? Zion's going to be back in the starting lineup. Poole, we'll see. Unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. But
yeah, I tell you right.
What happens when Zion comes back?
This is simple for me. When Zion comes back, it's Fears, Trey, Queen, Zion, and Poole.
Oh, Poole.
No, I'm going Jordan Poole. You can't stop a nosebleed. It doesn't matter. You have to go all offense.
I said the same thing. It's last time I asked this question.
You're giving up 120 a night. Like, go out, score him 135, 140. Like, dude, that lineup is insane. Think about it. Think about how fast you can play.
Run it back again.
Downhill. Fears, Poole, Trey, Zion, Queen. All five can handle. You can, if you gang rebound and get enough stops, you switch 1 through 5, you live with the results and go.
And it's the only way to salvage what Chris was asking about earlier. It's the only way to salvage like the offseason is to say you've got to find something that works. Something. Either play a bunch of young guys and hope they play well, find an awkward lineup that scores a ton of points and you win games and it's fun and you say, hey, look, we're going to lean into that and find some more players that fit. You have to do something. You got to do something weird that gives you some justification, because you just can't win 20 games and give whoever we're going to give that pick to, the first overall pick, and roll back in with the exact same roster next year. You can't do it.
How would that 5, Justin, work in a James Borrego offense?
Oh, it'd be fun.
Talk me through it.
Derek Queen in the high post. I mean, you can actually have Zion in the corner coming off of dribble handoffs where he's making a decision going downhill. You can have kills. You can have, simple high ball screens with fucking Queen and Poole, Queen and Fears, Queen and Trey. Like, there's 3 different options right there. Just a high ball screen. And guess who's in the dunker spot? Zion. Or just have Zion set the high ball screen roll, and then Derek Queen's in the dunker. Like, there's a million different things. You can run Trey off double staggers. You can run Fears off double staggers. You can run Poole off double staggers. Like, you can go split action with both Poole and Murphy with Queen at the high post and Zion on the weak side. Like, there's just so much action you can do instead of Kevon Looney clunking around, in driving lanes. Like,
it honestly could look, Justin, it could look similar. I mean, I'm sitting here watching the Warriors game. It could look similar to a lot of these lineups and the way the Warriors have played all these years with Draymond at center. And you've got basically 4 guards around a 6'8".
Can you imagine
type guy, 6'9"?
I want y'all
to
to understand this. How much room would Zion have with those 4 surrounding him?
A ton, because you wouldn't have a pointless Looney just standing there with his defender guarding him, standing in the middle of the paint. You've clogged everything immediately. It would be nice to play for once with 5 people that can play offensive basketball on the court at one time, as opposed to 2.5 or 3.
5 players that can all handle,
do
control,
something.
Imagine if you get a stop, Chris. Just imagine if you get a stop. Just say you string out 2, 3, 4 stops. I mean, you got 5 ball hitters going downhill. Gone.
It simplifies it, doesn't it? I mean, it simplifies it to a certain degree. If whoever gets the rebound, turn around, and if you've got space, move. Go. There's no more like, oh shit,
Everyone's like, well, how are we gonna stop defense? Like, what are we gonna do? We don't play defense anyways.
Man. This is from Brandon, Justin and Ross.
Yeah.
Where's the bench scoring coming from? You'd have all your credit in the starting lineup.
Once again,
we'd have just, okay, you make a couple subs. I mean, you still can play Trey. You can play a variation of Trey, Zion, and Queen with subs, or you can do Jordan Poole and Trey.
We've all said Herb.
We've
all said for a year and a half now that Herb would
be
better off coming off the bench with more playmaking opportunities. He would be better suited in that role.
Yeah, you can still put Herb, Trey, and Zion on the court at the same time.
Well,
it's not a bad question.
You have Murray come back. I mean, in a month.
I hate this kind of stuff. Look, no disrespect to low key souls. Like, you don't know that. I don't know that. So, like, the fact that you're saying they won't work, like, why? Give me an example. Why? Like, what? They can't shoot? Like, okay.
Like, so I think Queen was.
You don't think they can run a high low?
Kind of space.
You know, they can run a high low action. You know, they can run a just junction screen where the Queen gets a switch or Zion gets a switch. Like, I don't understand what that means.
Yves Misa got 10 minutes tonight.
It's crazy.
Carlo.
I thought Carlo was good.
He's not going to play more than. What's up with him?
What's your thought there, Chris? I mean, like, what? I mean, we heard building block coming into the year. Now he can't find a minute.
Bill kills rookies, second year guys. That's what he does.
And I think it's very essential when you have someone like Yves to have spacing, to have shooters. But every time I see the Pelicans run into each other offensively in a set, Yves and Herb on the floor together.
It was Sadiq. Was it Sadiq, Herb, and Eve of the quarter?
Yeah. I mean, it's like and they don't use Yves. You know what I mean? When there's so many times he's sprinting down the floor.
Wide open.
You can throw the ball down. You can throw the ball up the floor to him. They don't do it. So many times that he has a dive opportunity, they don't make the pass to him. They either have him make a quick pass to a corner, or make one move into the basket. Doesn't get a chance to do that. So at that point, he's useful. I mean, not useful. I'm sorry, useless if he's not a space creator. And they don't have enough players that can create space to help him out. So what exactly is his use? How can you make anything of him? What is he going to do?
It's frustrating, bro. Like, you would think Eve and Jeremiah Fears would be fun. Pairing them together.
We got a chance to see some of that in the first couple of games before Yves got hurt when they were healthier.
What's up with this? Can I ask this, Chris? What's up with this obsession with Kevon Looney? I'm serious. It's a serious question.
They paid him $8 million.
I mean, you drafted Eve 21st. You drafted Derek Queen. You drafted you. Do we need to go over the trade for Derek Queen?
Is it a failure? Is it a failure? Is it a failure as a front office exec? Yeah. This is a real question. That you're a prize free agent acquisition. If you're not playing him 12 games to the season because he's unplayable, as Ross said. Is that a failure?
Yeah, I never thought it was a good idea to sign him in the first place. I think where they are now, it reminds me of the situation where my wife will go to Costco and and get sometimes you get the big thing of strawberries. It's these huge, comes in these huge things, and it gets home and you realize, oh shit, the middle of it, they already have a bunch of mold in it, and you just didn't see it. You missed it. You missed it. Well, you don't eat the fucking things. You throw them away. You just chalk it up. You lost that one. Looney is the moldy strawberry. You just throw them away. And you call it a loss.
Okay, Ross, you can't compare Kevon Looney to molded strawberries.
I just did.
But this is where we're at.
It's it doesn't work. He's not.
That's one of the craziest.
It doesn't work.
You can't compare.
He's so bad.
Kevon Looney to Costco molded strawberry.
He's worse than Carlo. I mean, you just told me how great Eves was, and what did we drafted him? 18th, 21st last year,
I think.
And he's worse than Queen. I don't get it. I'm with Justin. I needed once again. I need someone to explain to me what's going on.
Chris,
first I didn't know Looney.
He didn't know his name. He didn't know his name. So call him Kevin, Kenny. Kelvin, and now he's a moldy strawberry.
But here's the fucked up thing, though. I'm not gonna say what Ross said. He's the worst big you have, not named Hunter Dickinson.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know if he's better than DeAndre Jordan right now.
And he started, Chris.
I don't know how he
started, Chris, and he's starting basketball games at the NBA level.
I'm being honest though. Right now, though, I don't know if he's not healthy or this literally all he has to offer going forward.
Either way,
but either way,
Chris, can I ask you something?
No, yeah.
When Willie's penciling in the lineup, right? You think you're going 1 through 5, right? You're like, all right, Fierce 19. He gives us some speed. He gives us some playmaking, some abilities. Herb's our defender. Trey's our 3-point shooter. Sadiq's, our veteran. He can shoot some threes. He's be a rough and tough. When he writes down Kevon Looney at the 5, what does he expect Kevon Looney to bring to the table?
Oh, toughness, intensity, force, know-how, screen setting ability. I said intensity already.
Yeah.
When
you say intensity,
maturity, strength.
These things drive me crazy.
Because it's not about it's not about basketball for Willie Green. He's not thinking about basketball.
Yep.
He's thinking about he's thinking about the forces that make basketball go, but he's not thinking about the actual game that was made for a fucking peach basket. That's not Willie Green's not thinking. He doesn't think that way. He's not thinking about the game from. How do I say this without being disrespectful?
I mean, he's been called a molded strawberry. There's
yeah. I mean, he's not thinking. Willie's not thinking about the game in a very intellectual, deep-rooted manner. It's strictly about we talked about this. He thinks about basketball like a football coach would. If he just go out there.
Well, we got Kevon back, got Derek back. So just not enough minutes at the 5 spot right now, but we'll try to continue to mix them in when we can.
He does not think of basketball the way good basketball the way it's meant to be thought of in this year, man. I mean, he thinks about it like a defensive coordinator, bro. If we just it's not the way
that was a week ago, works. Chris, he said that a week ago.
So why can't he say the same thing about Kevon Looney right now?
I can't believe he said that in the first place. There's not enough minutes at the 5. Like, seriously, what is he watching in practice? Like, what is he watching? Or Cavani's like, we gotta go with 55 here.
Justin, like I agree with Chris. It really is. It's more like a football or baseball example of like Toronto in Game 7, starting Scherzer being like, I don't know, he's pitched in a ton of playoff games. Like he's gonna keep us in the game. I really think that's how Willie Green thinks about guys like Looney. Like, well, he's just been there. He's gonna keep us in the game. He's gonna make smart decisions. He can't get up and down the court, dude. It's not the same thing. His experience means nothing. I don't mean like it feels like I'm shitting on Looney, but like it's just not his fault. Just watch. He's not getting. He's.
I got the plan ready for you, but sorry, Chris.
We've been here before. First year, it was Garrett Temple. It was Thomas Satoransky.
Don't forget about Tony Snell.
No, we're not. We're getting there.
Oh.
It later became Devontae Graham. And then at the end of the year, it was Tony Snell.
Wait a second. That was all in 1 year?
Yeah.
Tony Snell
didn't happen until later in the year. Because they got Tony Snell in the CJ trade.
This guy sucks.
I feel like there was one after. Plumlee?
After Tony Snell? I mean
no. Like as the years have kept going.
Cody Zeller, Justin's guy.
Zeller, that's who it was. I said Plumlee, Zeller.
Yeah. Chris, he's gonna
but they sign him and he always gives them a shot. And it's like if you asked him if he had a job. Justin, if you asked him, he would say something like, well, championship know-how. Like that's what he would say. He would say some crazy shit like that. Like, why is he starting championship know-how?
I don't even know what that means.
Josh Richardson.
That's a good one. Every time I hear Josh Richardson, I think of the time he just punched
Billy Hernan Gomez.
No, he didn't play Bill. We wanted him to play Bill.
We wanted him to play Bill.
He's playing Larry Nance.
He didn't play Billy Hernan Gomez? Oh, okay, Larry Nance, yeah.
But Larry Nance is a great example.
Yeah, I mean,
of a guy that he just loved, and it was like there was no getting him out of the rotation. He was going to overplay him. He was going to play him in spots where he didn't really need to be out there. And there were times when Larry was good.
Bruce Brown is lucky that he didn't get a chance to start the year as a Pelican. Oh, he'd have played a career high in minutes. He falls in love with the wrong people.
No, he fell in love with the right one. That'd be Gayle Benson, considering that he's done an incredible job there. This was interesting, though. Can I stop right there? This is the one thing that really drives me crazy with Willie Green. Any normal basketball coach signals the guard to just bring it next to him and then call the timeout. Every single time he calls the timeout, like there's a pass made, there's like 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Like just call a timeout as soon as we call. Like get the guard to bring it over to you. Timeout. See what I'm saying? Why is he calling it right there? Just fucking call it. Like bring Fears over and call it.
And a timeout for Willie and the Pels. So in transition,
like just watch Looney walk, like. And
a timeout for Willie and the Pels.
It's an uncomfortable walk, bad gait. Like it just.
That's how I felt watching Trey Jemison play basketball. So
it's exactly the same.
Yeah.
What'd you think of the Trey thing, Chris?
It's just added to the different levels of. Like every game, someone disrespects Willie Green openly, vividly. It's back to back for Trey.
What do you do?
Right?
What do you do the night? Oh, the altercation.
Well, it wasn't an altercation, but I guess he just looked at him. Willie had his hand up for high five. He just looked at him, stared at him like Jordan Poole did. And that's just what we see, man.
Have y'all ever seen it this obvious how players don't like him or like a coach? Have y'all seen anything more obvious than this?
See, they're going out their way, Ross, to disrespect him. Like that. That's where it gets. I haven't seen that much.
Yeah, I mean, Gayle said it in her comments today, and like I feel like there's nothing else the players can do. Like I don't. I mean, other than just be openly disrespectful, which I think most players just aren't gonna. They're not gonna do something publicly, like in the media, and be like, "This dude's got to go." Like this is how they do it, and it's just being ignored. Like it's. I mean, I don't know what like. It's just. I mean, it's beyond obvious. I'm not sure. I kind of feel bad for the players, to be honest with you.
I was just, bro. I appreciate all the new members. Hey, appreciate all the super chats. We're gonna get to the super chats at the end. If you're new, welcome here. Make sure you smash the like button. Appreciate y'all. We'll be also be live on Sunday night. Anybody that's new here, we go live after every game. Chris, sorry, I didn't want to cut you off there.
I don't know what I was gonna say.
No, I was gonna ask you. Fuck, I had a question. Just lost my mind. Yeah, the Hawkins thing wasn't great tonight either. That was tough. But do you think? I guess the last question here, Chris. We'll talk about that article because NOLA.com, Jeff Duncan, shout out to Jeff Duncan. Did an interview today with Gayle Benson, and she basically said, I thought she kind of threw Joe Dumars under the bus. That's what it was. Players playing for a coach they want to play with. So that's one bad thing. The second thing is I thought Gayle threw Joe under the bus by saying, well, I hired him to handle the basketball operations. And if you're telling me that you gave the keys to Joe Dumars and he traded the first round pick for next year and he hasn't made a move with Willie Green, well, I think we got to start talking about Joe Dumars because.
You read that as her throwing him under the bus?
100%. 100%. She goes,
okay.
I mean, it was direct. I like Willie Green, but Joe Dumars was I forgot the exact quote, but basically said Joe Dumars was brought in to assess both the coaches and the players, and I have full trust. I have full faith in him.
See, I read that a little different, Justin. I read that as her either someone speaking for her, someone getting her 100%. Up to speed on the conversations about whether if the minute Joe took the job, there was a mandate with Zion, right? That rumor. And then the conversations last year with Griffin about Griffin tried to or wanted to fire Willie and ownership said no. I think she's trying to come out and say, trying to get away from the thought of that someone else, that anyone else but the person in charge, and in this case is Joe Dumars, has the ability to make the decisions versus it being a situation where it's like Gayle, like you said in the beginning, Willie and Gayle are like this, right? I think that whether it's true or not, she's trying to, with that statement, push a narrative with saying Joe can do whatever he wants. And that squashes the thought of, well, you'll never get rid of Willie because Gayle's always going to want to, Gayle likes Willie.
I tend to agree with Chris there. One, I don't think those were her comments really. And two, I think it's a classic like deflection technique. Oh, well, I mean, we just brought in Joe. I mean, he's had 10 games. It's the typical like kick the can down the road further. Like, well, I mean, what do you guys? Y'all want? I mean, we brought Joe in. We gave him all this responsibility. Now, what you wanted to fire a coach 10 games in? I mean, you haven't even given him a chance. That to me is how I read it. It's like you guys are being y'all are being too difficult, too tough. Blah blah blah. That was kind of.
How would you like her to answer the question, Ross? If you think that was like a kick the can down the road kind of thing, like, would you want to give her actual thoughts or like?
I don't think she has any thoughts. I can't ask her to do that because I don't think she has any thoughts on it. I think she said what her thought was. I really like Willie Green. She said.
Then do you think Joe has that verbatim? Do you think Joe has the authority to fire Willie Green? Yes or no?
No, I don't. I think the two things we've talked about this. The two things we heard when Joe was hired: figure out the Zion thing or trade him. Basically, either get Zion in shape or trade him, and you can't fire Willie Green. Those were the two things I'm not making that up. That was the two things that were kind of leaked. That not just us, other people said that too. Other like people in our space said the same thing. I don't believe. Like, what do I have as I sit here today that makes me change that opinion? He got Zion got in shape. He showed up 30 pounds lighter than he ever has been. Still got hurt, so it doesn't matter. But like but he did. And I think to a certain degree, he like figured out the Zion thing, or at least he said, hey, get in shape or we're going to trade you. And he hadn't fired Willie Green. So like, I still believe they told him you can't do it.
I kind of agree with Ross, Justin, because if you remember, there was a period in which Joe was evaluating what he was going to do with Willie Green. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
But Willie Green was still in the Saints war room for the NFL draft.
Yep.
But it was still it still wasn't official that Willie Green was coming back as the head coach.
Mm-hmm.
So he was supposed to be evaluated, right? Well, if that was the case, if he evaluated then, you would assume that 2-10, you don't need to evaluate anything else. Like I evaluated in the offseason. If I have the power, go ahead, Ross. Go ahead.
And it's not just 2-10. I mean, it's 2-10 that he's seen. It's now 23-72 or whatever.
Yep. So I mean, there's nothing else to evaluate. I'm not saying she's lying because I don't know, but it's hard for me to believe that he does not have to ask someone for permission ultimately to make that. I just don't believe he can go in and make the call.
He can't. I believe that to be a fabrication, because what did we hear about last year when Dennis Allen got fired, Justin? Who fired Dennis Allen? Gayle. We heard from everybody who would say it. This was Gayle's choice. Gayle did this. This was, and she'll talk about Mickey Loomis like he's her son. So she's clearly given Mickey all of the leeway to do anything Mickey wants to do. And that I don't care. Saints are its own thing. But I'm just saying that situation where she probably is more comfortable. She has people in place that she trusts. All of that, and we heard from anybody who would say it. This was Gayle fired him. So if she ain't. I mean,
let me ask.
Go ahead.
Let me ask this,
Go ahead, Justin.
Chris or Ross. What was the answer? I think it's an important question. Joe Dumars is not David Griffin. This dude is an NBA Hall of Famer, an NBA champion, an NBA executive champion. He knows what a good coach is. He knows what a good team is. He knows what winning looks like. You're telling me that he's just not saying anything to Gayle? I'm like, Gayle, look, this is bad. It's really bad right now. There's no way if Gayle says they talk every day, what the fuck are they talking about? What is Joe Dumars saying? Hey, Gayle goes, hey, Joe, how's it going? Well, we're 2-10. What positives can he say? We have a coach that no one likes. None of the players like him. None of the coaches like him. None of the fans like him. Okay. That's one check. 2 checks. You've lost 10 out of 12 games. In his last 100 games, he's 20. I think he's 20. Ooh, it's 23-77. His last 100 games.
Yeah.
What is there good to say right now? So what I'm trying to get is, what is Joe Dumars telling Gayle right now? If they're talking every single day, if Joe Dumars is at practice every single day, he's seeing all this shit go on right now.
Well, Justin, what was our issue and concern with Joe getting the job in the beginning anyway?
That way he was just a friend. Like it was just like a.
Yeah, I mean, there was no search done. I mean, it was just they hired Joe.
That it was just
so
just
do you
someone.
Think Joe,
which is why I think Joe co-signed, like to a certain degree. He's probably like, yeah, whatever, I can take the heat. Tell him you hired me to do it.
So you really think that, like, you really think Joe Dumars would do that? You really think that?
I don't think it's not. That's not what I mean. I just believe. I don't have any evidence to suggest that what we heard in the offseason was a lie. Of get Zion in shape, you can't fire Willie. I think that's what he was told, and I think that's what he's going to do because his boss told him he can't fire.
So you really think?
And until that changes, Justin, they lose every night they lose every night by 20 something. At this point, we're psycho to believe that something else is going to happen.
But we can't look. I'd be
a high school coach can't lose like this without getting fired.
Trust me, I know. I'd be okay. I'd be okay if we lost and had a first round pick, but we don't.
And the thing is, and that's the thing, Justin. Unfortunately, until we see different, we have no choice but to wonder and have these conversations, because Willie Green should have been fired games ago. Willie Green shouldn't have entered the season as the coach, right? And then when you get off to the start that you get off to without a draft pick, he shouldn't have been allowed to get to 2-10, which is about to be 2-11 and probably 2-12. You're going to be 10 games under 500 before you got a chance to blink.
Before you even get into December, Chris,
and
without a first round pick,
and I just don't understand why because this goes beyond just liking somebody for me. Like he's not, as we understand it, on some kind of crazy long-term expensive contract. They're losing like crazy. You're losing fans by the day. I mean, you've really turned off a lot of people, I think. And I mean, the public perception is terrible. The PR is just horrific. I mean, you're creating a really, really bad public environment for your franchise right now. For what? For Willie Green, this isn't like it's Greg Popovich or something that, has all this years of goodwill and championships built up or something. Like you're losing fans. You're losing money over Willie Green when you have like the next head coach literally just sitting on the bench. You don't even have to do anything. You don't have to train. It's not like you got to make Casey Hill the head coach, somebody who's never done. Like you have the head coach for the rest of the year just sitting there. And then figure it out in the offseason. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
He will be fired this season. It will happen. But the longer it goes, what else are we left to think?
That's
and is the damage done for this year?
It's hard to think that it isn't, because even if you salvage through talent, these guys mentally aren't happy to be playing basketball right now. They know that they have a ceiling, that they're capped. Even if they get on a roll, Justin and Ross, even if they get on a roll and they win a couple games in a row or 3 games in a row, they know that they have a ceiling with a stubborn, dated, non-creative coach that won't listen and won't manage even the rusted tools that he has properly. The answers are right in front of you, and you are starting Kevon Looney to play him 11 minutes a night and lose those minutes every single game.
Every game.
It's difficult for me to think of. And I asked that question, Chris, because if you start doing the math, let's just say everything we think is true. Let's just say that they fire him tonight, Borrego gets installed tomorrow, and Zion and Poole say, whoops, hey, we weren't really hurt. We were just waiting on this dude to get the can. Let's just say let's say all that is true. And they go 40-30 over the last 70. Everything goes great, and they go 40-30. 10 games over 500, which I don't know that they can do that anyway, fully healthy. But let's just say they do. You're still a 500 team. Like you're still scratching maybe at the 8, 9, 10 seed, maybe. Like that's the position you're already in.
But I'll say this. If you do that, you're scratch 8 or 9, 10, you've made a quick turnaround, and Borrego's done a nice job, and they go 40-30 in his games, coach. Like, do you think there's a little bit of optimism going into the offseason rather than this fucking thing?
Potentially.
Because I guarantee you, Ross, I'm telling you right now, if we asked the chat, would you be okay if they went 40-30 the rest of the year? Shout out
John Deere. Hey.
Nothing runs like a deer, man.
Hey.
If they went 40-30,
loud like a pelican.
If they went 40-30 the rest of the way, everyone would be ecstatic.
They would, but it would still be like it would still at the end of the year be like sort of an underwhelming.
Chris, you're a lefty. Chris, a lefty.
Are you really? Yes, I didn't. Yeah.
Whole
life, like as if we didn't think you like just changed or something. Like,
why can't I, man? Can we go to the super chat?
Yeah, there you go.
Those are the super chats.
Man.
Make sure you smash like. I appreciate you. We should just call a team and request Willie get fired.
Just spam call somebody's phone. I got a number people can call.
Half of $2 super chat. I appreciate it. Trey cursed Willie out to the bone. Gristle?
Yeah, Gristle.
Okay. Welcome. Welcome, Hoffa. Appreciate you, bro.
Damn, that's how I know you don't cook. That's how I know you don't cook very much, Justin.
Nah. Willie Green's burner, $20. Appreciate you, Willie Green's burner. Gayle. I love this show. Gayle's interview with Jeff Duggan told you everything you need to know. It's time to boycott it all. And I love these teams. Her responses about Mickey just show lack of care. We were cooked until she passes for both. Ross?
I don't disagree with like the overall sentiment, but I do struggle with the comparison of Loomis' frustration to the Pelicans. Loomis has at least, and I don't know the guy at all. This is not a personal. I don't know him. Loomis at least has goodwill built up over the Saints were really good for a lot. And but people just want to talk about the Super Bowl. They were winning 11, 12, 13 games for 8 or 9 years after that. I mean, it really went until, and even in those first couple Derek Carr years and the Jameis years, they were going 8-8, 9-8. Like, they just got bad. Okay, now could they have done better? Could he have drafted better? Yeah, that's all fine. That's all fine. But the dude still has at least like 15, 20 years of like, hey, but we're pretty good. You know, we did some good shit. We only won one Super Bowl, but we did some real good shit. The Pelicans are like so far the other direction that they're not even comparable. And so I always struggle with this whole like bringing Loomis into the Pelicans are a disaster and have been for 25 years.
Yeah. And look, Mac, I understand like that's Drew Brees, but like he also brought in some really good players. Like he did. Like he brings in
and he brought in Drew Brees.
They just look and look like I think look the criticism's fine. Like I understand it from Saints fans, and the last couple of years have been dog shit. But like comparing the two, Ross, I completely agree with you because the Pelicans have done nothing. They've done absolutely nothing. Like, have your thoughts on the Saints. Like whatever y'all want to do. This is a Pelican show. Yeah. But I see your comparison. It's like, dude, like.
My point is Loomis at least has a leg to stand on in a history, in at least some history of success. The Pelicans should be turning over GMs and coaches damn near every year. That's how bad they've been historically. Like no one should have any goodwill. And that's my point is like, I don't want the Willie and Loomis thing to somehow get, no. Like anyone that has anything to do with the Pelicans should be on the hot seat like all the time. They're terrible. They've been terrible.
Chris, thoughts? Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of Willie Green protection going on, obviously, right? Like he's not being introduced, and it's funny. It's people that either A, don't know what's going on or don't understand it. Like that started to make some national news that he wasn't being
and Schmidt asked the question.
Like, I wish Schmidt had gone one question further.
Do you think Schmidt? Do you think that they gave Schmidt any shit about that or no? I'm asking that question, which is I think is like I thought was a great question. Like,
I bet they did give him shit, and because you could tell Willie was annoyed by the question.
That's so pathetic.
I thought
that's so pathetic.
I really wish he had gone one question further, or I wish he had added to his question by saying, "You are the only coach in the NBA that is not getting called out before the game. Why?" And then he would have given the same answer and said, "Well, it wasn't my decision." And then you have to ask, "Well, whose decision was it?" That question has to.
Whose decision was it then?
I wish he had gone one. I wish he had gone one question.
Whose decision do y'all think it was?
But this goes into what you asked me here from Willie Green's burner. There's a lot of people protecting Willie Green to where now people they're national figures that are using Willie Green as a sympathetic figure. You know what I mean? As if he's being done wrong. So he's being protected. He's being protected over and over and over again. There's messages being thrown out to try to find ways to say it's everyone else's fault but Willie Green. So to what Ross was saying earlier, like how can we say with what we know with stuff like this being done?
So
that Joe Dumars can go in. Go ahead.
So Chris, this is what I'm trying to get at. So a lot of people in the chat are saying it's Gayle. Do y'all think it's Gayle, Chris, Ross?
No, I think it's whoever's in charge. I think it's PR, Pelicans PR people.
Chris?
I think there's a concerted effort, period, to try and protect Willie Green from PR to the people under Gayle.
Yeah, but PR is taking their cues from whoever, whichever
mm-hmm.
Lauschka or whoever it is,
because they like him. Those people in that building like him. Some of those people that also work for the Saints like him. Whatever that means, they're doing their damnness to not make him look any more embarrassing than he makes himself look coaching a professional basketball team.
Hey, for real, like, I don't want to get some more super chats, Chris. I'm sorry, but like, how bad do you rank Willie Green in the coaching history of the Hornets and Pelicans? I'm serious. Like it. You can't. Who was it? Bowers? Like you can't.
I was about to ask who was it?
Use Bowers. You can't use him because he didn't count. Like he wasn't
Tim
real.
Floyd's probably the worst.
What?
I said Tim Floyd's probably the worst.
You think Tim Floyd's worse? You think Willie's better than Tim Floyd?
Yeah.
Do you think Willie was better than Monty Williams?
Ooh. He's better than Monty Williams.
Tim Floyd went 41-41 and lost in the first round.
Do you think Willie Green's better than Alvin Gentry?
No.
Not close.
Do you think Willie Green's better than Paul Silas?
No.
Tim Floyd. Am I missing one of those guys?
Byron Scott.
Byron Scott. Do you think he's worse than Byron Scott? So it's a coin flip of Tim Floyd versus Willie Green.
And those are the only two that are close to me.
And how many years did Tim Floyd have?
Tim Floyd coached in the NBA for 5 years and went 90 and 231.
Jesus.
Us in Chicago?
Buoyed by a couple of years in Chicago that were just criminally bad. 17 and 65 and 15 and 67.
Yo, 15 and 67 is crazy.
It's about what you're on pace. It's about what you're on pace for this year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Tim Floyd, Jerry Cross's guy. Shout out to Jerry Cross.
277. Welcome home, man. Appreciate your support.
Welcome to hell, brother.
Welcome to hell, yeah. Mac, appreciate you, man. $5 super chat. I'm sure y'all discussed Gayle's interview, which you did, but are putting the onus on Poop.
Oh, wow.
Why am I laughing at that? Poop bars means he needs to fire Willie. Yeah, like Mac, like yeah, bro. Like I don't.
I'm really Justin.
Were you surprised by the reaction of the Gayle Benson interview today, or no?
No.
Did they think this was going to be?
Yeah, they thought they were gonna quiet the crowd, and I think
they thought they were going to. That's what I'm like. They thought they were going to quiet the crowd with that interview
because it was a nothing interview. It was not like there's just never any. And I don't know what she can say. She's, you know what? This is the problem. She's past the point of words. It has to involve action, and there's just not any action. And it's unfair to a certain degree because I don't think there, and I think this is, at the end when there's some of that, well, I don't know what else I can do. Because I think there is nothing you can do. No word, like you're not going to solve an issue of going 21 wins and now starting a season 2-10 with words. You're not going to there are no words. You're not going to make fans feel better as prices go up, as it's more expensive to go to games, as the stadium sucks, the team, you don't have a first round pick next year. Like there's just nothing. You're not going to say anything. Like you got to do something. You have to, and even if you're not going to fire the coach, do something. Something. We're lowering prices. We're do something. I don't care what it is. But she didn't do anything.
Willie Green's burn super chat $5. Appreciate you. Gayle doesn't care about the success of either organization. I finally might be able to disconnect from these teams. I'm truly angry and sad. My loves are dead.
I want to ask y'all a question about this one because I don't agree with it. Do you think she cares about the teams? Do you think she cares about the success of the teams?
I do.
I do too.
I do.
I just think she's not qualified and not invested in the way this market this situation needs. And I think she puts her trust, because of her lack of whatever, like her lack of knowledge, she puts her trust in people that don't know what they're doing either, or also may not care and have their eggs in a Saints basket. I mean, you look at the fucking owner for the goddamn Colts. Now, she's a lot younger than Gayle, but she's on the fucking sideline with a headset. She's invested. Carly Ursay, whatever her name is. She's invested, like fully invested. Like, I need to get better at this if I'm going to be able to make the right decisions for this franchise. Like, Gayle's much older than her, but yeah, I don't think it's a lack of care. I know, like, it's fun. We could be wrong, and it could just be another dollar in Benson's, but I don't think it's just like she's like, oh, whatever. But I don't think she's fully invested, and she has her trust in the wrong people. That just we get more ass in person.
I was going to read more because look, we're ass on TV. How many? Man, Peyton, how bad was the vibe tonight? I'm interested because I heard there was like actually more like for real. I actually heard like there were more Laker fans than Pelican fans there.
Oh, definitely.
Like, I want to see what does it look like on a Tuesday against? I can't say Charlotte, the Orlando Magic. What's that going to look like? Sacramento Kings. There might be more people at Fulgerman. That's where Tulane plays.
There was a Peyton Jason that played football at Tulane. Peyton Jason, if you're still in here, did you play running back in Tulane?
Do you guys think that
shout out Peyton?
Because I wonder for her if it's more important that the teams just stay in New Orleans. Like, is she more tied to the fact that the teams are in New Orleans than the success of them at this point?
I think so, and that's what I mean by I think she cares, but it's almost similar to the Willie Green, like how we talk about how Willie cares about these like non-basketball like things. I think she cares from this communal sense of like, at the end of the day, it wasn't her money, right? It was her husband's money, but like, I think she cares about the teams being here and that people like that there are teams here and that they're a benefit to the community and all that stuff. See, look at that. Shout out Peyton Jason. Oh, I knew.
We got to pray for UNO and Peyton Jason. And Peyton,
here he is right here. I know my guy. I know my guy.
And we were ass also.
we also
y'all stunk.
That's what I'm saying. We know bad when we see it, and this is bad. Not anymore. But I'm with
best team in New Orleans.
Hey, hold up, Chris. Who's that coach? Could you name the Tulane coach?
There's no way Chris can name this coach. There's no way.
You want me to name the 2009, 2010 Tulane coach?
There is no way. I wish I could name him.
Didn't the wide receiver, the wide receiver coach fucking take over for Tulane at one point?
He wasn't there yet.
Yeah, I quit, bro.
I think he was the next year. You're talking about big game Bob Toledo.
Bob,
Toledo's come on, dog. Come on. I mean,
look at Peyton.
The fuck, man.
See?
What the fuck?
Yeah, good people.
Shout out to Peyton, bro.
Ask me who coached for fucking Brother Martin in 06 while we're at it. I mean,
for basketball?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Do you know?
Be Scott Levy, actually. State champion. That's DJ Augustine's coach.
I'll tell you what, I'd have lost some money if you'd have told me that Bob Toledo was going to get mentioned on the show tonight. I'd have lost some dough.
That dude was Perry Clark. Yeah, Perry Clark had some awesome Tulane basketball camps to remember. Rags of Riches, appreciate you, man. $2 super chat. Has Looney won any jump balls this season? That's a good question. Like, he can't win a fucking jump ball.
He can't jump.
B-Lo, appreciate you, man. Welcome home. I broke my back. No, I am the real Peyton. Yo, this is actually gonna be fucking hilarious. This is gonna be fucking hilarious.
I'm definitely changing my name. There you go.
Peyton Jason, you are now
Ross, we got some
folklore. Propels talk folklore,
yeah,
man.
We got some Peyton something. I broke my back, spinal. $2 super chat. Appreciate you, bro. Would y'all trade Trey for Wallace Dang and LA pick?
Who and who?
Dieng?
Not
Ousmane
Casey
Dieng.
Wallace.
That's Casey Wallace. Ousmane Dieng. No.
Oh, Casey. Okay, Casey Wallace in the LA pick.
Yeah. No.
In the LA pick. Oh, so LA pick's what, at 9 right now? 7?
The Laker pick or no?
No, he's talking about OKC, right?
Yes.
So OKC owns the fucking 9th and 7th pick right now in the draft. So he was talking about my comment earlier. I was like, I bet you Trey Murphy ends up on OKC. Because OKC literally has like 4 first-round picks next year. It's insane.
I'm not saying I wouldn't trade OKC. I wouldn't trade him for this.
How much do you think Trey's worth? OKC.
Zach LaVine got 2 unprotected first, I think, a couple years ago. That we're starting there.
You really said moldy strawberries.
I didn't call him a moldy strawberry. I said that the situation was similar because y'all were saying you paid him $8 million, and I said gave you a real life example that I've dealt with where you lost. You lost that investment.
No. Listen,
you lost.
It's one of the greatest Pro Talk stories ever. It will be recorded and it will be put on a highlight reel. It's incredible.
I just you got moldy strawberries, and we got Peyton Jason,
Kelvin Klein,
Kevin Looney. Yo, X and Chug, bro. Never thought I'd say this, but I miss having a professional like CJ on the team despite having to just stomach his clutch floaters for multiple years. Appreciate you. Just tweaking. Phil Jackson came in, take these bombs in the playoffs. Firing Willie may be pointless.
No, just go to the next question.
Okay, that's it. That's all I got.
I don't know.
Big Hank just dropped something on you.
Oh, Hank, bro. Big Hank, my bad. $10 super chat. See, when I brought up planning dope on Willie Green, y'all looked at me like I was the bad guy.
Hey, look, Hank, you do what you think you got to do. You know,
Can somebody show up to the game with a strawberry? Would they let you in? Like security's not gonna force you to leave the strawberry and throw it away, right?
Ross, you told
Chris,
me
I think you show up there on like a Tuesday next week, and I don't think
they won't even have security.
I don't think they're gonna tell anybody anything.
That'll be a fucking high school game.
You just walk right in.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Seat yourself.
Yeah, that's right.
Theodore's not gonna be there. It's just gonna be.
It's an open seating pot. It's like Southwest. You just go sit with
make your own drinks.
Go find an open seat, open bar, man. Just figure it out.
Make your own food cafeteria there. Oh man,
might get some people in there with open bar and in a cafeteria. Shit,
we're in trouble.
We're in trouble.
Oh,
Ross, you told me you wear a Fire Willie Green t-shirt tonight.
I was trying. Look, you know what? I can't turn my mic, but we've got one of these things.
Why don't you turn your camera?
Well, it's my whole laptop. My camera's messed up, but we got a cricket. Justin, you know what a cricket is? This is a pretty white thing. You might know.
Oh,
Cricket's one of those things you like embroider. You do whatever you got to do. And I do have my wife working on printing me a Fire Willie shirt. So it's right here on our dinner table. So things are in progress. Things are in progress.
Well, appreciate. This is crazy, X.
Print the shirt. Print the shirt, man.
Yeah, we got it, man.
Especially
Peyton Jason.
Hey, shout out to you, Peyton, bro.
Yeah.
Peyton Jason.
Sorry, Peyton.
I just smash the like button. We'll be back Sunday.
2-11. Here we go,
bro.
Shout out to Taz season. Telling y'all that pre-winter.
What are the lines on FanDuel
for what? Over under wins
for Sunday for Golden State? It's probably +4 Golden State or -4 Golden State.
Don't they have Oklahoma City after that?
Back to back.
I will tell you.
Yeah. Golden State, OKC, Denver.
Jesus Christ! Oh my goodness!
Let's see it. Hold up.
Yeah,
2-10 right now. 2-13 on the way.
2-13.
Team futures. Hold on, I'm trying to get you a regular season wins. Let's see. Oh, they don't have it right now.
Can you imagine? Hey, for real, Chris. Last over says, can you imagine Kevon Looney guarding a high pick and roll with Draymond Curry?
Oh no! Look, that's why it's going to be out there. That's why it's going to be out there. The same way that
familiarity.
He knows.
Yeah,
he knows what to do.
Like he knows everything that they want to do.
Yeah, he knows.
Exactly. What would you rather have out there? Yeah.
Appreciate y'all. Smash like button. We'll see y'all later.
God damn.